Hello and welcome back again. This is the episode that you've been waiting for, where I'm going to show you step by step how to build your very first custom cinematic camera path from scratch. So let's create your own masterpiece. Okay guys, in the previous episode we've mastered the tools and the setup, and today we put it all together to create something unique. Alright, first thing first, let's head into the template tab. We're going to make a new group so we don't have to change the default one, and then we are going to create new template. For right now we are going to rename it as interior. Let's edit those template. Alright, right now we are going to create new camera, and then for right now we are going to use the aircraft mode for the camera. We are going to explain the other type later. So let's create the first path. Just move the camera around to the first waypoint like so, and then press add waypoint. Then move the camera again to the second next point right here, and then add waypoint. And to review the result, you can press this play button on the certain camera. Ooh, looking good. If it's feel too slow, you can adjust the duration with this slider right here. Let's set it around 6 seconds maybe, and let's preview it. Alright, that's nice. Okay, let's create another camera, shall we? With this button, and then move the camera from back to front maybe, like so. At waypoint, and we are going to move the camera forward. Actually I'm going to use the field of view right now, so it will create those parallax effect. Let's zoom in, and then at waypoint move the camera forward, and then decrease the field of view or zoom out at waypoint. So if we see there is a parallax zoom in effect, which is really cool. Let's create another camera for the interior, and then we are going to move on into the exterior one. For this camera, I'm going to move the camera from right to left at waypoint. Let's move it into the left waypoint, and then let's add. Alright, if we review it, the camera will move from right to left. But if we swap the waypoint like so, then the camera will reverse from left to right. So even after you capture the waypoint, you still could manage the sequence by dragging around the waypoint. Alright, I'm going to set the duration first, so it won't take too long. To review all the sequence, you can press on the play main button right here, and it will play all the sequence from the camera 1 up to the camera 3. So there you have it. You've officially built your first cinematic template, and as you can see, it is a simple start. Alright then, let's move into another template. I think that's enough. Okay, let's head into the template tab, but instead using the main app, we are going to use the Popout to MSFS panel. So basically this is a compact version of the main app interface. It lets you handle all your edits while keeping your simulator view wide open. Okay, let's create a new template with this button up here, and then let's rename it into the exterior for now. After that, we are going to create a new camera and switch the camera on the simulator to drone camera so we can adjust it. Let's see how fast we can create this template. Just move around the camera and use the add waypoint button to capture those waypoints. New camera again, right here, and capture. Second waypoint, moving around it into here and capture. Let's create another camera So as you can see how simple that is, and trust me, once you get a hang of it, you'll be able to create custom template in under a minute. Last waypoint. Alright, let's adjust the duration. And once you're done with your editing, you can hide the Popout panel like so. Let's play it first, then we are going to hide it. Look at that. So it only took a few seconds to turn a black canvas into a pro level cinematic shot. And that's the beauty of Nusantara Cinema. It is intuitive, powerful, and honestly it is just a joy to use. So after you're done with your editing, right now you can close the app. And then you can manage your playback through the in-game panel up here. And oops, as you can see, we are still on offline mode right now because the port is wrong. And previously we are setting the port into 1991, so we are going to use that. And then right now you can set your playback with this in-game panel, like switching camera or even switching between the template, all without interrupted the playback. That's nice. Okay, let's enjoy this cinematic for a while, shall we? Okay, now for one important detail. This template that we just made is dedicated specifically to the aircraft that we are using right now. Remember back in episode 1 when we talked about the calibration every aircraft? That's because every plane has a unique center of gravity and different dimension, which is crucial especially for the interior views. However, for your exterior cinematic template are much more flexible. You can absolutely reuse them across the different aircraft. As you can see right here on the Nusantara Cinema folder, specifically on the aircraft folder. So as you can see, all your aircraft presets are stored right here. If you ever wanted to use a preset from one aircraft to the another aircraft, just use the built-in export-import features right here. And just like that, it is really that simple to move your cinematic template to any aircraft you fly. Alright guys, you now have a power to build your own custom template and contribute to the Nusantara Cinema community. So get out there, get creative, and show us what you got. See you in the next episode.